So guys, back in today with more I Want to End This Love Game, this time with episode 2. Pretty decent episode last time out. I really liked the girl character, I thought she was a lot of fun. The male character, just your usual male insert, generic guy, to be honest with you, really wasn't too interesting. So hopefully we can do more with him as the story goes on. But you just see like 100 of this guy every year, 200 maybe 300. This character, they just grow a little bit old, to be honest. But yeah, it was still a pretty decent start. Hurry up, come in. Oh boy, you guys have been playing this. You boys, yeah, you guys are certainly playing some games. You guys have been playing games for fucking, what was it, 4 years, 5 years? Did he make that himself? I wouldn't even attempt on my rice. At my big age. I wouldn't even attempt it because I know I'd just ruin it and just be a waste of food. Okay, I don't think we saw the opening or the ending last week, but I could be wrong in saying that. I feel like we didn't though. Well, actually, I do kind of recognise that. Maybe we did. So I will say, just from the opening, it doesn't look like there's too much of a side cast here, does there? Which it can go either way, of course. I mean, some shows I really like that they mainly just focus on like the love interests. But I do think some of my favorites do have like a really big, well, not big, but a really kind of focused cast of side characters that sometimes I end up liking more than the main. I think we did see that last week, actually. Is that what happens? The high school hashtag. That kind of sucks, actually. Now we got you. Instantgram. That's awfully close. Dangerously close right there. Yeah, I don't have an Instagram either. To be honest, I've always just seen it as the worst of the social media kind of apps. Just people showing off, like, yeah, I don't know. Good if you're attractive, I guess. I want to display a bit of a fancy life, I don't know. Well, that's kind of, you just shot yourself in the foot by doing that, no? Oh no, I thought we might have a bigger reaction. True. True. Talk about social media. Any of you guys old enough to remember pokes on Facebook? You poke people. I don't have Facebook anymore either. But back in the day, I don't know what that was about. You just be able to poke people. I'm not really sure what it meant. Okay, I think we see the girls at the end of the opener. I will say, like, yeah, the start of the show really is quite interesting, isn't it? It's very generic overall, but then you do get, as we saw last week, the kind of zoom out CGI shots of the characters, well, which honestly look pretty good. And then like shots like that with the chalk, which I can't stand chalk, even looking at it. I did just miss that subtitle right there, but I hate it. I hate the texture. I hate thinking about it. Maybe that's my phobia, honestly, chalk. But I hate the texture and the feeling of the sound on the chalkboard and the nasty like. Ah, this guy is horrible. It really makes me like, yeah. I've always hated that. I was very happy when I got to high school and we had presentation monitors with like touch screen and such. It was so much better. So much better. Sorry guys. It gets to me, man. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the shots of the CGI, but then even the shot of the chalk and like zooming out on it. Some really interesting like directing work here, I guess you'd say, to make this pretty standard looking production a little bit more spicy. Osmo Connect. Okay, well, can't allow that. Stop talking to him, girls. Oh shit. Already on a first name basis. This is big in Japan. This might not be such a big thing. But in Japan, this is a big deal. This is. What's she doing? She's about to execute herself. she's getting prepared for her head to get chopped off. Yeah, they get along quite well. I mean, we couldn't see, but certainly was a weird reaction. Well, it wasn't weird. Like it was a normal reaction, but like I don't know, quite telling. I don't know how to say it. Like it's very clear that she's feeling some kind of way about that whole situation. What was that? I honestly, I didn't think there was any other people in the class. I guess there, yeah, I guess there are. I thought the rest of the class was empty. I get what he means by that. Maybe less mental work. But I say that's not true. There's a lot of mental work going on in regards to their game, but I get where you like. We try. It's less nervous. There's less like. It feels more natural. Feels comfortable. Um, I think is what he means by that. I don't know if he means that like super literally. I mean, I doubt it, but I kind of get what you're saying there. Yeah. But again, I'm kind of surprised how well he got along with those two girls, especially that blonde one. She could be. She should. Ugh, I can't even speak right now. What the hell am I saying? She could be. She could be. That's what I'm trying to say. Bit of a issue, I guess. I assumed she'd be friends with her. I assumed the girls at the ending of the open would be friends with her, but it actually seems like they might be also friends with him. What did I say your name? A week after. Right, what was that sound? You guys ever heard that sound when you took your earphones off? It sounded like a cork coming out of a bottle. And do you know what? I honestly think they probably used that as the sound reference. Or it sounds like when you like, I don't know if you guys ever done this, like put your thumb in like a glass bottle and like popped it. That's a similar sound. Lishiba. Was that Ishiba? Ishiba, I think actually. My bad. Yeah, who the hell is this guy? A weird haircut. Not weird haircut per se, but a weird place to put your ponytail. Absolutely stuffed, isn't it? They're absolutely stuffed. Again, I said it in the intro, but she really has just got so much more than him in regards to like personality and cheesiness, but in a good way. But yeah, she's just like much more charismatic. And she's like actually quite good at this game. Well, that's the thing. I say she's good at this game. She's really good at like dishing it out. She's not so good at like handling his attempts, to be fair. But she's damn good at dishing it out, I will say. Really, the poopiest looking one. That didn't look too appetizing, did it? To be fair, it's just not. That was just not a sentence I was expecting to read today. Bit of a nostalgic taste there. And do you know what I don't even know what they were, but they were like these. A really nostalgic one for me is these drinks. They came in like packs of like 10, and they were like plasticky, like they looked like a glass bottle of Coke, but smaller. And they'd come connected to each other in like a pack of 10, and you'd like rip one off, and there'd be like a blue flavor, and like I don't know what they were called, but I used to fucking love them, and I haven't had them for God knows how long. I guess that would be my equivalent to that. Yeah, I've got no idea what they're called, and I don't see them about nowadays. Do you know what another one was? The black um Walker's crisps. I can't remember what flavor they were, but they had a black packaging, and I think they had to discontinue them because of some ingredient in them or something. But I used to love them as well. Sunny D, legendary. I used to love a bit of Sunny D. Then I think they had to change the recipe for that as well because of an ingredient or something. Fantoon. I never played it myself. It looks like fun though. You got to like cover most of the map in your color or something like that, I assume. It does look like fun, but I don't really own any. I haven't really owned any Nintendo systems for quite a while. Lego Clan Battle. Turn your mic off. That's what I'd be saying right now. Stop making these sounds out of my fucking mic. Fucking mute yourself. put me off, man. Hearing all this, hearing that in my ear. Stop putting me off. Well, to be honest, if I'm going to be honest with you, I can't even use the mic nowadays because the fucking UK government, they're bullshit. Won't let you go on the mic with people nowadays unless you have confirmed your age and provided your identity, which I'm not fucking doing. Absolute losers. He saw an opportunity. It made her choke on it. I like that headset. That headset's pretty cute. Camera function. This game. Oh shit. Getting steamy. Man, that reminds me so much of my childhood. Man, I was a little delinquent. I can't even lie. I had back in the day, there's a thing called MSN, and there was like a kind of a bit like WhatsApp is now, but you'd like go on your laptop, log into MSN. It was like linked to your email, and you could like have these chats on there, and you'd be able to essentially kind of FaceTime with other people. I remember me and my friends would always try and get girls to give us a little flash. And like we'd always be up to some mischief on there trying to get girls to show us their boobs and stuff, which I don't think, I think maybe happened like once or twice, but I think the success rate was probably less than 2%. But yeah, man, that reminds me back of those days, the MSN days. It was like, it was ages ago. But did they do things like this, like face cams on these systems? Seems like it could be a pretty fun addition. I mean, it'd be pretty disorientating trying to focus on a game as well as like having someone's face on the screen somewhere. But not the worst idea possible, I guess. Are these noises as well? Stop making these fucking noises, bro. Who took this photo? Sorry, who took this photo? So that pose is crazy. That's some kind of JoJo villain. That pose is crazy. Who took that fucking photo? This one, yeah, I could maybe see her like holding it. Who took this fucking photo? Is that a screenshot from her? Like this would be the equivalent of me like taking a screenshot on my laptop right now. Sure, that's gonna be a bit embarrassing doing that, right? Who took this fucking photo? Excuse me? But yeah, this pose right here is absolutely crazy. That's probably the craziest thing in this episode. Oh, teddy bear right there. Sorry, I guess I missed something. I guess we are on a video call right now. Sorry, guys. Fatal frame, maybe? Look at that. That's the angle you go for. So yeah, I guess I must have missed it. But they... Okay, so I got a bit confused here because I assumed that she just sent a photo of herself, but I guess that they like FaceTime each other. This is them on FaceTime actually. Okay. But yeah, pretty fun episode. Pretty fun episode. Pretty much in line with the first one, to be honest with you. If not, maybe a little bit better, actually. Couple side characters from the school introduced, which didn't get a major amount of focus, but seems like they could be. Well, I think it's pretty clear that they're just like the other potential love interests that aren't really love interests, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe the people that get in the way, the jammers, the yeah, the annoying guys. Well, I hope they're not annoying. They do tend to be though. I will say this episode was definitely a bit more standard in regards to the directing. I mentioned earlier on the episode how there's a little bit of spice to some of the stuff with like the CGI and some of the angles, but this episode had a little bit less of that than the first one actually. Childhood friend seduction. Oh, the right shoot speaking out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, pretty fun episode. Again, pretty much the same level as the first one. Enjoyed it. I think as with the first episode, I mean, to be fair, he did stand out a little bit more this episode in regards to not being quite as generic as you'd expect, but still very much the girl that kind of stands out for me. She's very good at this game. She's she's very charismatic. She's got a lot of aura, we'll say, to her. But yeah, another fun episode. Enjoying this so far. I do imagine it might grow a bit old, to be honest with you. I can't really imagine going through 12 episodes of this without too much kind of change to the formula. We'll see how it goes, but I can maybe see it growing a little bit old on me, but again, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, another fun episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And I'll catch you guys next week with episode 3.